currently detained by law enforcement.
There's no way.
You're fine.
Why did you pull me over?
Embarrassing her like that was just uncalled for.
But there's no...
Okay, chat. New body cam video dropped. Body cam footage of a 21-year-old arrested for drunk you-know-what inside of a parking lot. Let's get into it.
Appreciate you. Just stand right here for me. Stand with your feet together, hands out your side just like this. I'll look at your eyes really quick. Don't move your head, just follow with your eyes, alright? Robert, here's this back.
Sir.
Have you been drinking at all?
We both had a couple of drinks.
Right. You're free to leave. I wouldn't recommend you drive though, okay? Because if you get in your car, I'm going to arrest you for DUI.
Personally, if I was this guy, I would not be letting my girlfriend sit there in a parking lot by herself at midnight. I find that really weird.
Okay, I understand.
I'm pretty sure the majority of guys
get on your phone
wouldn't
and
leave
go ahead
their
and start calling
girlfriend
somebody, go right ahead, alright? Ma'am, right now I'm going to conduct a DUI investigation to determine if you're impaired to the point your normal faculties are being affected. Do you understand that? Alright? The reason behind that, you're in active physical control of a motor vehicle, alright? Alright, even though you weren't driving, you're sitting in the parking lot, you're behind the driver's seat, your vehicle is on, it's running. You're going to drive after you had sex with this young gentleman, okay?
That is a total wild accusation. For him to say that, oh, you were going to drive after that, that's like going to somebody in a convenience store and being like, oh, after you purchased that BB gun, you were going to go hold up another convenience store. Like, that is a baseless claim. I'm sure that would get thrown out in court for sure.
You understand?
Right?
Get where it's coming from?
Yeah, even she's confused. She's like, what?
Okay. All right, in order to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to perform as a series of tasks. Those tasks are to determine if you're impaired or not impaired, okay? Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, before I do that, what I'm going to do is actually, let's walk over
Also,
there.
they've already assumed that she's impaired because she's telling that this guy has to leave when, for all they know, this woman hasn't even been drinking and could just drive them home afterwards. For them to tell him to leave in the middle of a night in an empty parking lot, trusting nothing but their body cams to be recording is crazy. I think majority of guys just literally
You have your
wouldn't
shoes?
leave.
Yeah. My phone.
Go ahead and grab your shoes.
343 What's up, 40? Take her off the timer. Is this because she had the keys in the car?
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's be real, after y'all did everything y'all needed to do, y'all were going to drive away.
That's baseless. That'd get chucked out in court.
Yeah.
That is not proof that they were going to drive afterwards. Maybe they live in their car. Maybe they weren't even, the car wasn't even on. Maybe it was just electronics for heat because they live in it.
No, just if you want to grab his 40 information for a report, perform a series of tasks. Those tasks to determine if you're impaired or not impaired, okay? Part of me doing that, I'm going to let you know what your rights are. It doesn't mean that you're under arrest. It does not mean that you will be under arrest. It just means that you're currently detained by law enforcement.
Don't you think that he should have read the rights when he was accusing her of already being impaired and telling the other guy to leave, stating what they were going to do afterwards because they were impaired? If you're telling somebody to literally leave an area or whatever, like maybe you read them their rights first.
And you're not allowed to leave, okay? Do you understand that?
I understand.
Okay. So right now, you
So
have the right
she's
to
not
remain
allowed to
silent
leave, but
if you
her
say
partner
anything
had
against
to
you in
leave.
court. You have the right to have an attorney present now or anytime during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, it won't be a point for you without cost. You have the right to stop answering questions or speak to an attorney at any time. Do you understand those rights? Yes. Okay. Do you have any medical ailments I need to be aware of?
No.
Do you have any problems with your legs, feet, or back?
No.
Okay. Do you wear glasses or contacts?
I wear contacts.
Do you have contacts in right now?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have diabetes?
No.
Do you have epilepsy?
No.
Okay, perfect. Just stand right over here for me and face me. There you go. What I want you to do is I want you to stand with your feet together, hands out your side, just like this. Okay, I want you to remain in that position until I tell you to move. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. What I'm going to have you do is you're going to look at my pen, and you're going to follow it with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? During that entire time, I don't want you to move your head. I just want you to follow with your eyes, okay? So follow with your eyes, okay? Make sure you're following with your eyes. Keep your eyes on it.
Am I the only one who thinks that she's literally following it with her eyes? Like, that seems pretty normal to me, to be honest. I guess, like, yeah, maybe they're, like, lagging a little bit, but, like, she's literally following it as well. Also, it's probably a bit blinding to be looking at that in an empty parking lot with, like, literally, what, 1,000,000 lumens pointed into your retina.
I'm going to go up. Same thing. Follow with your eyes. Don't move your head. You're okay. You're okay. Ready? Good. Put your hands back down your side. You're fine. Go ahead and get back to position. Hands down your side. Hands down your side. There you go. All right. All right. Do you see this line here on the ground?
Yes.
All right. What I want you to do is let's go stand over here on that end of the line. About where the cigarette butts are. And take your left foot. Put it directly in front of on the line. Take your left foot. Put it on the line. On the white line. There you go. Place your right foot in front of your left, touching heel to toe just like this. Okay? I want you to remain in that position until I tell you to move. Do you understand? Now, when I tell you to, what you're going to do is you're going to take 9 heel to toe steps along the line. It's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9. Okay? On that 9th step, I want you to leave your front foot planted on the ground. Take a series of short steps, choppy steps, turn yourself around, and then take 9 heel to toe steps back down the line. 1,
Dude, I
2,
did not catch that.
3.
I did not. I caught the heel to toe. I did not get that middle
feet,
part. He's
I want you to leave
speaking
your
way
hands to
too
your side.
fast.
I want you to look down at your feet. I want you to count out loud, and I do not want you to stop until you complete the entire task. Do you understand that?
Did anyone hear that?
Go ahead
I
and
don't
do
know what he just said. What was that? Okay, she sucks at the heel to toe anyway. Yeah, okay, she's totally screwed. But what was that? I did not understand a single thing. And if you were to be like, oh, could you repeat that for me? You'd look terrible. Okay, yeah. Obviously, at this point, she looks impaired. But the assumption of she was going to get in her car and drive afterwards is baseless. Like, he can't just assume that, right? Like, that would get chucked out in court. But I think what her mistake was is then agreeing to the sobriety test afterwards.
16 steps.
And I'm
Continue
pretty
how
sure
I
the reason
instructed you.
why she wanted her boyfriend to leave, the officer wanted her boyfriend to leave, is so that he couldn't guide her on what to do. Like, oh, don't do that. Oh, get a lawyer. Just stay quiet. Don't do this test.
20, 21.
Would you get, like, if
remember
you're
how many
screwed
steps I told
anyway,
you?
would you get even more screwed if
Okay.
you just
How many
refused the
steps have you
test?
taken?
2.
You've only taken 2 steps so far?
Especially with how they read the Miranda
Let's
rights
go.
late as well.
Hold on.
I
Let's come back
definitely
over
would've
here.
just
Let's
not
go back down the
done
line
this.
again. Remember how I told you to turn and all that stuff? Go ahead and stop there and turn around for me. And then continue.
Is this not like such a 1960s tactic to see if somebody is drinking, like has been drinking? Because why don't you just pull out the breathalyzer? Why don't you just like smell her breath or something? Like, there's got to be a better way than to sit there like this in the middle of a night in an empty parking lot. Yeah, okay. Obviously, she's in some trouble here. Don't think she's getting away with this one.
Okay. All right, next thing I want you to do is I want you to stand right here for me. Face me. I want you to stand with your feet and heels just together, just like this. Hands down your side, just like that. All right, I want you to remain in that position until I tell you to move. Do you understand? Now, when I tell you to, you're going to raise one of your feet. I don't care which one. It could be your left. It could be your right. I don't care. Okay? You're going to raise it approximately 6 inches off the ground. You're going to have your toe pointed forward. You're going to look down at your foot. You're going to count out loud 1001, 1002, 1003, and so forth until I tell you to stop. Okay? It's going to look just like this.
At least he's not asking her to count, say the alphabet backwards. Am I the only one who reckons that even if I was completely sober, I am absolutely not saying the alphabet backwards?
Your foot's going to be up.
1001,
Toe pointed
1002,
forward,
I can do
left to your
that,
side,
but backwards
looking down at
alphabet,
your foot, count out loud 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, and so forth until I tell you to stop. During the entire time, I do not want you to put your foot down. I do not want you to raise your arms. I do not want you to hop, and I do not want you to sway. Do you understand all those instructions? Now, this is a timed task, so I will tell you when to...
He just wanted a reason to flex his new Apple Watch or whatever. As if it's a time task. You can either do it or you can't. There's no way it's a time limit on it. There's no way that's a government subsidized Apple Watch or something. He probably got it for like Christmas. It was like, I still haven't had a use for it.
Start and when to stop.
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you ready? Go ahead and
He
begin.
didn't even know how to use it. He's like, damn, this thing's pretty good.
2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000.
Wait, where is she going? 1,000, 2,000, 3. I thought he said 1,001, 1,002. Dude, is this going past my head and I'd be locked up? Or is she messing this up?
8,000, 9,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000.
Okay, stop.
You know, I've seen intros like this on other websites that go for just as long. The officer's probably hoping to speed this one up a little bit.
All right, next thing I want you to do, again, is stay with your feet together, heels and your toes touching. Take your fingers just like this. Place it back down
Like,
to the side just like that.
he's obviously just playing with it, toying with the idea right now, because obviously you can tell that she's impaired. You would just end it here, right? Like, you wouldn't continue doing this. It's obviously time to, like, take it to that next stage. But you've got a guy with a girl dressed like this in the middle of a parking lot in the middle of the night. You told his boyfriend to go home. So,
Okay.
this is the
I
result.
want to tell you to what you're going to
30
do. You're gonna
minutes
close
of
your eyes,
planning
you're gonna
her
tilt your
around
head
like this.
backwards, okay? Not until I tell you to, that, okay? Then I'm either going to say left or right, okay? When I say left or right, what I want you to do is I want you to bring the hand I say straight forward, just like this. Bring the tip of your finger into the tip of your nose, straight back out, okay? It's going to look just like this. Your eyes will be shut, your head will be back. I'll say right hand and you'll do this.
Also, do you know how many people get their lefts and rights mixed up? I bet like half of you guys watching this are like, oh god, I'd be so screwed. Every time someone says
I'll say
left, I'm
left
like,
hand and
yeah,
you do this.
I go right.
Do you understand all that? Okay. Go ahead, close your eyes. Tilt your head back. Right hand.
This one is made up for sure. What are you talking about? Dude, what is, there's no
Continue as I
way. And he had to come over on this angle as well, hey. It's like, let me really make sure you're doing this right here.
Nostril. Left nostril.
I think what the real investigation needs to be is maybe not the girl who was impaired but hadn't been driving yet, but maybe the
Remember what I said?
officer
Up,
in this situation.
in, out, down, okay?
Am I wrong?
Go ahead, get back in position for me. No, put your head back down. Put your hands to your side. There you go, perfect.
Someone should get all of his body
Left
cams and
hand.
go through them. He needs a body cam audit. I'm calling it first, boys. Body cam audit this guy. Something is up.
Left
Go.
hand.
You know what? Start at the computers. Start at the phones, the computers.
Side finger. Right hand.
I bet he's got a special folder for this one.
Side finger, bridge. Right hand. Side finger, nose. Okay, you can open your eyes. What's the highest level of education do you have?
UCF.
Okay, I do.
About to graduate in August.
Okay, so you're about to be a graduate. Okay. Do you understand the English language?
I do.
Do you understand the alphabet?
I do.
Okay. What I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you recite your alphabet. Okay.
Not
Starting
backwards.
from the letter D, as in dog,
D.
ending at the letter Q, as in Quebec. Okay. I don't want you to say anything
Oh, you can't go for Quebec. Nobody knows how to spell that.
prior to D, and I do not want you to say anything after Q. Do you understand that? Okay. During that entire time, your hands are
You
going to
couldn't
be
say
at your side.
queen.
Your eyes will be shut. Your head will be
Or
tilted back.
quadrupus.
Okay.
Or crocodile.
What letter are you going to begin with?
You have to go for
And what
Quebec.
letter are you going to end with? Okay, go ahead,
Alright,
close your eyes.
D to Q,
Close your
D to
head
Q. Dude, there's no way. And look at the angle he's on. This guy's such a... There's no way. Even I'm not even looking at this. This is like wrong on so many levels, dude.
Okay. Now, the last thing I'm going to have you do is I want you to imagine 30 seconds inside of your mind, okay? So what you're going to do is
What if she has aphantasia? If you don't know what it
you're
is,
going to close
Google
your
it.
eyes, you're going to tilt your head back, and then, not yet though. Hold on. Okay. And I want you to imagine 30 seconds. So however you get there, just do not count it out loud, okay? Make sense? Okay. However you want to count it inside your head, you're welcome to. Okay. Once you get to 30 seconds, what I want you to do is I want you to open your eyes and tell me to stop. Okay. That way I know you're done. Okay. I don't want to assume that you're done. Okay. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Place your hands at your side. Tilt your head back. Close your eyes. Good. And begin.
Dude, this has went on for way too long. I think we're like over 10 minutes into a sobriety test. The guy's obviously just enjoying this way too much on taxpayers' money. Probably the first time he's ever had an attractive girl with him in the middle of nowhere. And obviously, look what she's wearing. Like, this guy's loving this too much and he's showing off his Christmas watch. What's the partner doing in this situation too? Like, they told the other guy to go home. Like, look, he's literally in the background just like, how's my doors looking? How's this door?
Okay. And how long was that?
Oh, okay, that's bad. Wait. Oh, no, okay.
For a minute.
Okay. And what was my instructions?
A minute.
Okay. How did you count that?
1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000,
Okay.
4 1,000.
How much have you had to drink today?
I had 2 drinks here.
What 2 drinks?
I had Captain Coke.
Captain and Coke. Were they singles, doubles?
Singles.
Okay. Were they talls, shorts?
They were talls.
Okay. So single talls. Captain and Coke.
Imagine they finally breathalyze her and she just comes back 0.00 like absolutely clean, and it turns out she's just like a real ditzy girl.
2 of them. What time did you start?
And the guy's wasted like an hour of his time. While the real culprit, the guy, gets away.
Okay. And what time did you end drinking?
11:30.
11:30. What time do you think it is currently?
Like around like 1:30.
You think it's about 1:30 right now? Okay. On a
320
scale from
on the
0 to
bodycam
10,
clock.
with 0 being completely sober and 10 being fall down drunk, how would you rate yourself currently?
I would rate myself around 3.
A 3? Why would you say a 3?
I would say 3 because I feel fine.
This is like the opposite of looks maxing, drunk maxing.
Okay. Do you feel impaired at all?
No.
Do you feel buzzed?
No.
No. Okay. And you, is that your vehicle, the Mustang?
Yes.
All right. And
She should have said, no, that's the other guy's, not mine. So therefore, I had no intention on driving it as it's not my vehicle. Maybe it's manual as well. And she's like, I can't even drive manual. I can only drive automatic. And then they're like, oh, okay, let's get the guy back then. And the guy's already gone home because he sent him home. I think the guy's stuffed up by telling him to go home. And she should be pretending that it's all to do with him. Oh, he was going to drive me home, blah, blah, blah. He hadn't even drunk tonight.
just to confirm, what was going on?
The guy
when I
totally
first
messed up
arrived?
telling him to go home.
It was the first time that I met him, and I was just kind of, I liked him, and I was attracted to him, so I wanted to.
This is no relevance. Like, the officer asking this is so
Is
weird.
that why your pants were off and his pants were off?
Yeah,
Literally not relevant.
And after y'all finished that, what were you going to do?
absolutely nothing. I was gonna go home.
You're going to go home, and where's home?
On Alafaya.
Alafaya? Okay. Alrighty. Let's walk over this way for me. Do you have any tattoos that I need to know of?
I do.
Where?
I have a couple.
Where?
I have a little.
Dude, there is no relevance to asking that. This guy is so... She's going to be like, oh, I've got one on my chest. And he's going, oh, I'm going to have to see it. Make sure it's not a gang tattoo. You look gang affiliated. This guy is so weird.
Okay.
On my arm.
Okay.
On my head.
Okay.
On this head. One on my leg.
Okay. Where at on your leg?
On my ankle.
Okay.
He's like, dang, not the thigh. She has to keep her jeans on.
And just
Ugh.
chill right there by my back tire. Does he have a ride coming?
He's trying to call some people.
Okay.
He lives off Chapman.
Okay.
I told him if anything, I'll take him over there.
Okay.
Well, the other officers are G's like, dude, I'll just get you home. Hey, we'll go on and get a brewski and then we'll go home a bit later.
But he's been calling.
I think the other guy should be interrogating the woman. What the hell?
Left his info is on top of the computer.
Hurt.
Do you have any questions?
Just gonna take a quick picture of you, okay?
What?
Why?
Why?
Just look at me real quick. There you go.
Dude, that's so weird. There's no world where this guy can justify doing this.
And then your tattoos.
Why?
What's that?
Why?
Because that's what my sergeant requires.
Why?
Absolutely not. He's got a body cam on.
What? Why?
Yeah.
I have no idea. You can
That's
ask him
probably
that.
not. That's probably just his personal phone. He might as well be taking it on his Apple Watch.
Yeah.
Why does he want?
What's that?
Why does
Well, right now you're going to be placed under arrest for DUI. Go ahead, turn around for me. Place your hands behind your back.
Can you imagine how upset and salty the guy that she was with would be right now? Like, he's just about to get it on. He's in the middle of nowhere, in a parking lot by themselves, and 2 bored cops come. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, she's obviously done something wrong. She was probably going to drive the car, let's be honest. But she hadn't yet. And I don't know if the car was running or stationary with electronics, whatever. I don't know what the law is in this state, but, like, you know, you'd be pretty salty if you were the guy and having to watch all of this.
Actually, before I put this one, let me take this off and put it in your... Here, hold on a second. I'm going to take your watch off and put it in your... actually, take your watch off for me and put it in your pocket. That way I don't want it to get damaged. And I don't... With the handcuffs on, it could hurt your wrist a little bit. I want to try to prevent that. So just put it in your pocket. That way you have it on you. If you want to take that off too, you can too. And put it in your pocket.
Does she have the keys to the car?
It's sitting in the driver's seat, I think. Where's the keys at right now?
That sounds like he's just making her put something in her pants, so then he has a reason to search, because he's like, oh, what's this thing sticking out of the pockets?
Purse.
I would not trust anything this guy's doing.
You need me to help you? You got it? There you go. You just turn around, touch your hands again.
Can I ask what I'm getting put on arrest for?
For DUI.
For what?
For DUI.
What did I do?
I just told you. Go turn around.
Can
Ma'am,
you tell
listen.
me again?
Yeah, you're under the influence of alcohol to the point your normal
But why
faculties are
did
being
you pull
affected.
me over?
First of all, if you don't turn around, you're going to get charged.
But why
Listen.
did you pull me over? I'm just wondering.
Because you're having
Why?
sex.
I think at this point she's got like a fair question. Like, I get she hasn't turned around yet for the handcuffs, but it's like, I think she has a right to know what's going on first. It's not like she's been totally out of control. That sobriety test went for about 15 plus minutes, and she's currently 3 seconds into asking what went wrong.
In a parking lot.
Why?
I just told you.
over.
I just told you. Because you're having sex in a parking
Okay.
lot.
Why are you guys here?
I just told you. Turn around.
Why?
Turn around.
Is that illegal though? Like getting it on in a parking lot? Is that even illegal? I mean, what if they lived in their car? I mean, they're in the middle of nowhere. It's not like kids are around or anything. And I know that's not the reason why she's getting arrested, but like that's the statement
how
you just
it goes.
made, so it has to
We're
have
not
some relevance.
doing roadside, and I told you multiple times already. You don't have sex in a parking lot, okay?
But why were you guys called?
Nobody called. I was doing.
I love how the female and male are like completely exposed and vulnerable and stuff. She doesn't have time to like put her top back on and anything, but the officers are literally completely blurred out.
My job and
But
patrolling
why
the
were you
neighborhood.
guys called?
Nobody was called
So why did you guys come?
because it's my job to patrol.
But why did you guys come?
Stop.
But why did you guys come?
Hold on.
You didn't come for a reason.
Stop. Stop.
If you're saying, you just come for a reason. Why are you putting me under arrest?
You're about to go on the ground. Okay?
Why
Listen,
did you put me under arrest?
ma'am,
Tell
ma'am,
me.
you're gonna
Tell
go to the
me.
ground if you
That's
don't cooperate.
Fair. That's fair.
You want me to put you
Why?
on the ground? I do not want to use force against you.
Explain.
I already explained.
Explain.
I've already explained. I don't want to use
Why?
force against you.
I don't think she's misunderstood the point that they just patrol the area or whatever. I think what she's trying to construe is that why did they come for her specifically? Like, what is the reason for the arrest or whatever? I think she's still confused by that. Because I know right now she like looks silly, right? But I don't think she's portraying what she's trying to ask
Did you
correctly.
pull me over?
But we're gonna have to if you do not put your hands behind your back and let me handcuff you.
Please explain why you are putting me under arrest.
Because you're
Put
drunk.
it into simple terms.
You're drunk.
Okay.
That's simple terms.
Why are you putting me under arrest?
Because you can't be drunk.
Why is the
and operate in
original
a car.
term? Why is the original term? But there's no.
So much duty of care to make sure that she puts her bracelet away in her pocket so it doesn't, you know, it doesn't irritate her arm or whatever, just to give her 3 seconds to ask a question after a 15-minute sobriety test, only to then tighten those handcuffs way too tight. She's clearly not going to get out of them, and then just bend her wrists and shove her into the back of a patrol car.
Now you're additionally being charged with resisting an officer without one.
That is such a scope, dude. Resisting an officer. You're dealing with somebody who's clearly inebriated, and you know she has had too much to drink. She's not even really denying that. She's barely obstructing the justice here. you had a 15-minute sobriety test. She takes 3 seconds to ask what is the actual issue, and now she's resisting arrest. It is 2 grown men against like this small girl. She's not resisting arrest. Even if she was resisting arrest, we've all seen somebody resist arrest. Even if she was, you were 2 large grown men against a small drunk girl. I don't even know if that's literally possible.
Step up, please.
And I'm playing a little bit of devil's advocate because obviously if her intention was to drive over the like legal limit, obviously she's a bad person. But she didn't yet. So, but regardless, these guys are like being weird about this for sure.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm about to show you how to put that in there properly.
I've never had these before.
Because, let me see. Hold on.
Got it?
You got it.
Ram it in there.
Yeah. I'm going through the drop, right?
Yes, sir. You want to borrow these for the time being?
Yeah. Actually, no. I got a whole bunch of my.
Oh, okay. Give you a ride, I think?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because you can't get in
I
anywhere?
mean, no one's, at this time, no one's...
Yeah, I understand that.
I did have a friend that left like 45 minutes ago.
Man, if I was this guy after just watching literally all of that, I would literally just say I live down the road and I'd just run like Forrest Gump. I would not be entertaining this guy.
Camera on?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I would just would have locked the car up. Now this guy's just going to go through it. Just lock the car, go home.
So she's being placed under arrest for DUI and resisting an officer without violence. In case you were wondering.
Oh, without violence?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's all because she had keys in her car?
Well, yeah, I mean, she's an active physical control of the vehicle. And like I said before, let's be real. I mean, she's hammered drunk right now. If she
Well, the
drove...
reason why we hung out longer was 2 things. 1, because we were going to pass some time by, and 2, because, you know, we're with each other. So.
I get that.
Yeah.
But still,
Does
she's way too intoxicated.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that for sure. But I think this whole thing was handled pretty poorly and just in a really weird manner, to be honest.
Towards me, but
She said I was saying.
it's not. It's a little longer way. Yeah, than I do though.
Thank God forbid something happened.
She's out here Woods or out here?
She said elephant.
Hold
I
that
thought she was out here Woods.
And that's why the law states inactive physical control of vehicle, because if she drove from here and crashed, you know, after I came in contact with you guys, like, come on now. Obviously,
Yeah, I
would
mean,
be
I
losing my
agree with that
job.
completely.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, she was probably going to drive, and like, you know, the harm she could cause from that is like terrible. So she's absolutely in the wrong if she was going to drive. But the way it was handled, this is just like so weird by him. I think if just both officers dealt with her at the same time, it would have been mediated way better, or like just less weird. But just this one officer, somebody check that Apple Watch. I bet you'd find something weird on it.
What would it take for her? So she's basically going to be in jail overnight?
No. They don't do it overnight. She'll have a bond. It's going to be a $500 bond.
Okay.
So she'll have a bond.
You can come pick her up in the next what?
That one I don't know about the time frame.
Depends on how busy the jail is.
Depends on how busy the jail is, how her attitude is, things like that. If she treats jail staff like she was treating us, then she'll probably be there all night.
Treating jail staff like she was treating them. She didn't do anything. She literally did this sobriety test for 15 minutes and then for 3 seconds just asked, what's the issue, by the way? Like, what did I do wrong? And he's like, oh, well, you're drunk. And it's like, yeah, but what was the reason why you guys literally came here? Did somebody call you? And now that's treating jail staff wrong and treating them wrong. That's crazy. Because he's taken it to such an extent that somebody who's an actual bad person, aggressive, violent, whatever, would get the same treatment. They've just like raised it to the maximum level immediately. Maybe little bro needs to hit the gym or something if you can't, you know, do with a little bit outside.
$14.
14?
Yeah.
And I'm playing devil's
normally put it in her
advocate to an
profit on her
extent,
personal
like, you
debt.
know, we all know what she was doing, but like, you know, she didn't exactly do it just yet. But that's not even the reason why he's being weird about it.
Do you have her phone or you have her phone?
I'm gonna have her phone.
Can you put my number in there?
How about you write it down on a piece of paper and I'll put it.
Here.
Stick or
You wanna
auto?
grab them real quick?
I can't tell.
Let me put my name.
3412.
Can you read that?
The officer will probably put his number in the handbag. He'll replace it with
That's
his.
his truck.
I'm here to tell me they don't want it
I think
here.
that's his truck.
That is his truck.
I think my issues with all of this so far, though, is obviously she was going to drive. Everyone is going to agree that she was probably going to drive the car. But the thing was, she hadn't yet. So it's like that they're angry that they hadn't caught her in the act just yet. And one thing is that he keeps stating that they were getting it on in the car while driving her with a DUI. Not really possible. We can all agree she was literally not currently driving the car if they were getting it on. The next important thing, though, is that she was in the driver's seat or whatever, which is what makes her the DUI driver. But how do they know that she wasn't in the passenger and then she jumped over to the guy on top of the seat? How are they getting it on unless they were both in the same seat? Like, that doesn't really make sense to me. So far, it's a bit of a stretch. We know what she was going to do, but to get to that point hadn't happened yet. So it's mostly allegations and then one officer, and I've seen his Apple Watch too many times. He's shown it off too much. Let's put that Apple Watch away for a second, hey?
That is his truck.
Boss, did you get anybody to answer the phone?
I have one more person to call, but no, not yet.
Okay. Um, 10 to 12. 1 second.
How is that a legal thing where if you're an officer with like a mandated body cam, it's all good if you just wanted to disable the audio and look away for 20 seconds? I mean, who knows what they're talking about right now? I feel like that's pretty relevant if she wanted to say this to court, that she could show what was actually going on and what they were talking about. There's probably some sort of entrapment trying to go on here. Even though she's like in the wrong, there's no denying that. She hadn't been caught to that extent yet to be treated this way.
What are
Even though she was obviously gonna do the wrong thing anyway.
they?
They're hey
Maybe.
dudes.
Oh, she's wearing them.
Oh.
Are those her shoes, the black boots?
Those or these like slipper things.
Hand me one of the two, and I'll get your shoes. I'll get your shoes from her.
Acting up.
Yeah, man. Hey, ma'am, I'm gonna get you those shoes that you're wearing because those are his, and I have these for you. Do you hear me?
Yeah, she's totally just gonna take her shoes off and on real quick while literally handcuffed.
Let me grab his shoes.
I know it's probably protocol to handcuff them as well, but don't you guys reckon that's a little bit extreme? Do you really think she was just gonna start running?
Thank you.
I got him.
Another one. Thank you.
He's probably mad she's got socks on.
Thank you.
That change.
Man, if I was this guy in this situation though, I'd be like, oh good, I would just absolutely not even have my shoes. I would just go home.
And you're good in here now, bud, right?
Also, what's with, they told him he could go home 45 minutes ago, and now they're searching the car, but they're not going to search him, otherwise they wouldn't have told him to go home. What's the point in that? Like, the guy, if whatever they're searching for, the guy might just have it. I feel like they've messed up in several different ways during all of this.
Might have to.
Here, go over there so it doesn't unlock again.
Yeah. All you gotta do is put your. No.
I just wanted to make sure it was...
If nobody answers the phone for him, I'll take him over to traffic.
Okay. Do you have a picture of him for me?
Is there any way I can get her number?
Wait, now they want a picture of him as well, when they told him to go home 45 minutes ago.
I mean, there's no way you could reach her, right? There's not gonna be any way to reach her.
No. Just move over here for me real quick. I just gotta take a picture of the car real quick.
That light is on, boss.
Does it turn off automatically though? It's watch out, bud.
Double check it.
What?
No, but I don't want.
Watch out.
never wanted to like die or something.
That's probably just going on his Instagram. He probably just likes
Yep,
Mustangs.
it's in our property. It went off.
It did? Okay, good.
Looks like it at least.
I'll let her. What's her name?
No, it didn't go off.
I guess it makes her a little bit more guilty too, the fact that this guy has been waiting 45 minutes to try and get a ride. That kind of proves that they were never going to get a ride home, and they were definitely just going to drive home anyway. As much as I hate to be on the officer's side here, obviously they've done somewhat of the right thing. You know, she was going to probably drive or whatever. But I just think that they did several things wrong about it. They assumed that she was the driver when they didn't really have proof. They said that the problem was that they were getting it on in this parking lot. I don't even think that's illegal, or even if it was, that's kind of like you turn a blind eye to it. I mean, look around. There's not a school next door. It's like a million trees. That's gotta be so uncomfortable in that car too. I'll have to get myself a Mustang. Get my uncle over. Test it out.
Alright, I'll be on my way.
You don't mind if I personally tell her?
Now, with her attitude right now, no.
With her attitude right now, she said like 3 things the entire time. We're literally like almost an hour into this too, by the way. Don't you guys reckon that's like way too long for a sobriety test? At the end of the day, they got the result that I'm sure we probably all agree on. Like, she should maybe not be driving that car. But if it's going to take this long every single time when she was clearly not passing that sobriety test immediately, I feel like they should have left 40 minutes ago.
Oh, gotcha.
I just told you.
No. There's a big old bar there.
Alright, what else do you need?
That's it.
I just really want to make sure she calls me if she needs to be bailed out tonight.
I told her.
Hobo's like, I just want to make sure she does call me later. He's probably got unfinished business. She's not calling him. I reckon the officers aren't in the wrong. Depending how you look at it, she clearly was over the limit. She was probably going to drive the car, which she shouldn't have done. They proved they didn't have another means of transport. Her story didn't really add up. She didn't even know what the time was. The officers and the sergeant asking for those pictures and embarrassing her like that was just uncalled for. They knew straight away that she was inebriated. Like, she shouldn't be driving. They had her straight away. They've dragged it on for way too long. He pulled out that Apple Watch like 10 too many times. I just don't trust that guy, like, period. In the end, it is what it is. I am playing devil's advocate a little bit. But I do think half these things would have got chucked out in court. I think they had a lot of inconsistencies. I don't think they should have told the guy immediately he could leave, because then she could have just said that he was the driver and, oh, bad luck, the guy's gone now anyway. But all in all, it is what it is, I guess, and who knows what happened once the body cam turns off, which is literally right now. That's all the context we have, so I guess let me know what you guys think in the comments, and if you agree with what I'm saying, to an extent maybe, I don't know. Or just tell me if I'm completely wrong. Or what the laws are. I'm actually kind of curious what the laws are here. I'm sure there's a few of them that she could have gotten away with, or a few that a good lawyer would have got chucked out. But as of right now, it looks like she got detained, she got caught, and she was resisting arrest. Agree or disagree? Who knows?